Well, Coach, it looked like they just were preventing you guys from getting to your game really throughout the night. How do you explain what you saw out there?
Well, we weren't good enough, for one. So why was that? I don't have a great answer for you right now. Our first period wasn't bad. Not a lot of high-event hockey on either side, but the second period they started taking it to us, and they got to their game. And, listen, we weren't competitive enough. We didn't execute well enough. We saw that on both power plays. I think we barely got in their zone. We just didn't make any plays with the puck tonight. And then when that happens, sometimes you got to go to more workmanlike game. Generate some offense through forecheck, maybe low to high, but we're getting a lot of shots blocked from up top, and just not our night offensively at all. Defensively, we hung in there, and eventually they broke us down. How they do, forecheck, and then the second goal was, good forecheck, and the third one, they got it to the net, get a rebound. That's how they play. So they did what they needed to do, create offense. We did not.
Was it more what they did well defensively, or what you guys just were unable to execute offensively?
I think it's both. I mean, we didn't get through the neutral zone clean, but we did get it behind them. We just didn't forecheck well enough consistently. Sometimes we got it back. I don't think we made any plays at all when we did have a chance to generate offense, and we didn't shoot the puck certainly enough when you're not making plays to try to get an ugly goal. So it was probably a combination of that, and that's what it looks like at the end of the day. We had more giveaways than shots on goal, and that's what it looked like to me from behind the bench, just not sharp.
Any big adjustments that you can make? I mean, it's tough with a back-to-back situation in your play less than 24 hours from now, or do you just write this off and move on?
No, I mean, we're a good hockey team. Our record's solid. We're not going to win 82 games, but, it's disappointing when you have a good challenge like this. You never get going. You're going to lose games where you play hard and play well. I don't think that was the case tonight, so we are going to move on from it. We're right back in Tampa tomorrow afternoon, so that I know we might tweak the lines, we may not. I thought we were going pretty well there, to be honest, up until this game offensively. We're one of the highest scoring teams. So I might just say, hey, it's one of those nights and be on our toes a little more tomorrow.
What do you think of Akira?
Not have to sit on it to play again in 23 hours.
Well, as a coach, I do. I mean, I think the players would feel the same way. We got out here a day early, and that. So you hope you got a little more jump, right? But it went the other way. So maybe we got to look at that next time and fly in late night, because we don't play well in this building for whatever reason. And maybe it's because it's always the first game of the trip. I don't know. I didn't look back in history, enough to know that. But for some reason, we're just not crisp here.
What did you think of Akira's night?
He was good. He gave us a chance to win the game. I thought through 2 periods, a 1-0 game. If we do find our game, I would give him a lot of credit for keeping us in it. We didn't find it, and then they extended their lead, and that was that. But no, he was good for us. He did his job.
Brayden, it looked like you guys just weren't able to get to your game all night long. How do you explain what happened out there?
I mean, they did a good job. We knew they were coming. They like to do the full court press and be on top of us, and they did a good job with that. And there's times where we handle it well, and there's times where we weren't, and we didn't handle it well enough, long enough to generate more offense. Schmieder played really well, gave us a chance to win, but we didn't do enough to score and to win the game.
Are there any adjustments you have to make before tomorrow night, or is it easy to just kind of write this off as a night that just didn't go your way?
I mean, you're always adjusting. It depends on the team, right? We knew what they were going to do, and we weren't, maybe ready for it for a full 60. And, Caroline's a team like that. Tampa will be in our face. So just being ready for it and knowing what we got to do.
Do you prefer the ability to be able to get right back on the ice tomorrow after a loss like this?
Yeah, I think so. It's instead of dwelling about it, you got to move on. Big one tomorrow, and another good team.
Especially through 2 periods, Akira Schmid really kept you guys in this game. What did you see from him tonight?
Yeah, he was great. Calm, cool, collective. Made some big time saves, especially in that second period. Like I said, he gave us a chance to win, and he played well.
This was a pretty tight one, 1-0 up into the third. A couple big saves by Bobrovsky. There's just one where the goalie kind of stood up a little bit in the third period.
Yeah, he played well, for sure. We did have some chances, but we got to be better bearing down when we have the opportunity. But it's one game. We'll scratch it and go tomorrow and try and win one in Tampa.
It looked like things just weren't clicking. Kind of one of those nights out there, bouncing pucks or behind, half step behind. How would you explain what you saw?
I think that's the type of game that they usually bring. It's kind of like a playoff game. They're not going to give you much, and some nights the pucks aren't going to be found in lanes or kind of bouncing a little bit, and you got to work a little harder to create offense. And we tried. It just there wasn't a lot out there. I think they played a good playoff style game.
Do you guys feel like you have to change much, given that you're playing right away less than 24 hours from now?
No, I think we know what brings success to this locker room. We had glimpses of it there tonight, but not enough sustained pressure. Tomorrow comes quickly, so just get back to that. And there's chances in the game tonight that can turn the tides pretty quickly. It was a 1-0 game for a long time, so sometimes it's just one bounce to the net, and we weren't able to find it. They did a good job clearing in front of the net. They're a good team, so you're not going to win them all. We have to move on, take the positives from tonight, and be ready tomorrow.
Kind of a weird schedule to have those 4 days off between games and then now have to play back-to-back. Do you like the fact that, especially after a loss, you can get right back out there and get back on the winning side?
Yeah, I think being able to have a short memory to this and go into tomorrow and try to win that game. Road trips are never easy in this league, and tomorrow's an important one to get back on the right footing.
Obviously, a very close game, as you said, 1-0 into the third. Just your goaltender was phenomenal tonight. Just speak a little bit about his performance and how he kept you guys in there.
Yeah, Schmitty, he's been great for us all year. He's very calm in the net. Everyone has a ton of faith in him. So there was no point tonight where we were like, we're lucky to be in this because Schmitty's making big saves. We almost expect it from him, and he's done a great job this year doing that. So try to limit some of those opportunities tomorrow night's game, but like I said, we have a lot of faith in him.